who is a passionate advocate for freedom of expression, equal rights and opportunities for women, and the fight against HIV and AIDS. She holds the distinction as the longest-serving female CEO of a public company, Playboy Enterprises, a business she headed from 1982 until 2009. She was also named one of the 100 most powerful women in the world by Forbes magazine in 2005, 2006, and 2007. Ms. Hefner has received numerous honors for her activism, business acumen, and philanthropy, including the inaugural Champion of Freedom Award from the Anti-Defamation League. She served as project chairman of Chicago's CORE Center, a facility that provides a comprehensive range of outpatient care to individuals and families affected by HIV and AIDS and other infectious diseases. After leaving Playboy at the beginning of 2009, she began working with the Center for American Progress, the Columbia Journalism Review, and the Canyon Ranch Wellness Company. At New Trier, Ms. Hefner was active in the arts, singing in the choir and performing in both musicals and dramas. I am very pleased to present this New Trier Alumni Achievement Award to class of 1970 graduate Christie Hefner.
Thank you very much. Well, I loved high school. I loved being at New Trier West and how new the facility was. I loved the chance to be in everything from GAA to potpourri. I loved being in classes with super smart kids and even smarter teachers. It prepared me to do well at a great liberal arts college. I love the fact that I made friends for life, 3 of whom are here tonight, 2 of whom traveled long distances to be here. And I had a vague sense that I was at a nationally renowned high school that had some famous people like Anne Margaret and Charlton Heston who'd gone there. But as is often the case, it was only with the passage of time that I had a more profound perspective on my high school years that allowed me to recognize how incredibly lucky I was to have gone to this school. I spoke today at both New Trier West and New Trier East, and one of the things I said was to share an observation that Warren Buffett has made, which is that there is on this planet an ovarian lottery, and that any of us who went to New Trier were lucky in that lottery. At a profound level, it means that I wasn't born in a situation just on the south side of the city where instead of a high school that sends, at least when I went, 96% of their graduates to college, they struggle to even graduate 50% of their students. In an even more profound sense, it means I wasn't born in a family where girls couldn't even get an education. And I shared this with the students by way of saying that those of us who are so fortunate have both the opportunity and I believe the obligation to give back. When I used to be asked about career advice, especially by students, I would say, you're asking the wrong person. My life story would tell you that the best career advice I could give you is choose your parents well. People would laugh because, of course, they would make the obvious association that I went into a family business and that gave me an extraordinary opportunity. But actually, in a much more profound way, my ovarian lottery was making me the beneficiary, not because of my father and the chance that he gave me to go into business, but because of my mother, who is here tonight. My mother, who turned 85 2 weeks ago, taught me my love of reading, taught me how manners are important, taught me about great food, and taught me the imperative of being civically engaged. Today, she tutors once a week in North Chicago, kindergarten students who come from families very different from the families that I came from. And I say that because while I was extraordinarily fortunate to be a student at New Trier. And everyone who's in this room cares deeply about preserving the quality of that education so that the next brilliant scientist and gifted artist and thousands of other people without those extraordinary gifts, but just the chance to make a difference, are given that chance. And I would just ask all of us in this room to not lose sight of the broader commitment to make a difference for our city and our nation and our planet, because you shouldn't have to be lucky to get a good education. Thank you.